Crack myself up. Hey, friends. Hey. How are you? I feel naked without jewelry. Don't judge me, though, because I just got finished with my nighttime skincare and hygiene routine, shower, skin scrub, vitamin E. Got my skin glistening like Keisha from Belly. I am her cousin tonight. You hear me? So, and then I realized I have not gone live, but I shared a lot on my stories today. If we connected here on Facebook, child, I showed you what I ate. I showed you behind the scenes with my coaching session with my coach. Hey, Miss Brenda Kelly, how are you? Forgive the jingles. I'm trying to put some earrings on because I be feeling naked without my jewelry. So I'm jumping to talk about Black Life Coach certification specifically for women. Specifically my Black Life Coach certification because I don't talk about it enough. And I just got off a call. I've been getting calls about my Black Life Coach certification for Black women of faith who want to become certified. Y'all like my vitamin E mask? I'm turning 40 next month. And I posted in a group of girlfriends asking if you had to give an advice to a 40-year-old, what would you say? And they said moisturize daily. So this is my moisturization routine, okay? And E. Gonna talk to y'all and listen while we talk about getting certified. Someone just called from the Carolinas asking about the life coach certification training and what the actual certification process of the training looks like. So I'll talk about that a little bit today. I'll probably do a future live on that, but I did want to continue where we left off last night, talking about the biggest benefit of becoming a certified life coach using what I've designed this year called the Life Coach Self-Study System. It's a self-certification. Well, it's a self-study system, but it's a certification process, and it's a combination of all of the adult learning styles. Everything from if you're a physical, what do we call them? What do we call us? Hands-on. What do we call us? Touchy-feely. We need to print. We need to highlight. We need to hole punch. We need to put it in a 3-ring binder. Uh, it's a common term. It is slipping my mind right now. But then you have your audio. Oh, visual learners. We're visual learners, so I got that for you. We're audio learners, so I have a video, some video pieces in the training, and then the demonstrative training, meaning those of you who like to show what you know. I incorporated all of that in my training, so you get to show me what you know. But it's all a part of the Life Coach Self-Study System that I invented, thanks to my coach, who y'all seen me coach with in my Facebook stories today. He is me on steroids when it comes to coaching, and it feels so good to be on the other side, having someone else pour into your vision. So thanks to the vision that he had for me and my company earlier this year, I introduced the Life Coach Self-Study System. I got an event coming up. It's over at blacklifecoachclass.com. I'll drop it real quick. Forgot to type it in the title. Black Life Coach class.com. Come on, phone.com. There we go. It's in the comments. Click it. I'm hosting an event coming up on Saturday. Looking at my calendar. Saturday, November 7th from 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. Eastern. It's the Life Coach Masterclass, and I'm answering all of the questions about becoming a certified life coach online in one day with me as your trainer. So if you're super serious about getting certified, it's the place to be. If you've been following me and doing some digging and some research, like my friend Jackie tonight, I just got off the phone with her. I was driving home from drinks with my family, and she sent me an email, and I sent her my number, and she could not believe that a celebrity of my caliber would jump on the phone with her. I was like, child, hey girl. Said I'm just as fun and funny and crazy online as I am offline. So tonight we're picking up where we left off, talking about my Life Coach Self-Study System. If you have questions, put them in the comments below. When you jump on, say hello, because Facebook is not grooving with me where they usually show me who jumps on right away. So if you want me to acknowledge you on camera, just speak. Just say, hey, when you come in the room, tell me where you're watching from, because y'all are all over the world. I've been talking to people from New York, Bahamas, the Carolinas, y'all everywhere. So say, hey, I'm here in Atlanta, Georgia. Weather was nice today, so I actually left the house. I'm gonna pat myself on the back. Started out going to look for food, and a couple $100 later, found myself in the mall on both levels. And then when my hands started hurting from carrying my bags, I came on home. So I'm back, and I said I did not go live today. So, with what I offer for Black women, certifying them online in one day, and how I can get you what we call the coaching essentials, is because I spent $100,000 on my education over the last 15 years. Everything from getting certified to getting my degree as a life coach. And I'm looking forward to investing even more in this knowledge. I have had scholarships and sponsorships and grants and loans and paid out of pocket to get right here where I am with you to share this knowledge. So when you educate a Black woman, you educate a community of leaders, future generation leaders. And so I bring that knowledge back to you so that you can share it with your people as well, depending on what type of coach you want to be. So all of my trainings are based on empowerment. And that's why I put what I know in a step-by-step formula, in a way that empowers you. It's not me telling you what you should do. It's me walking you through the process, asking you questions. If you and I have ever talked on the phone about you becoming a coach, I instantly ask you, what type of coach do you want to be? What's your vision for your coaching company? Who do you want to help specifically? What is your goal? Because some people come get certified, they add it to what they already do in their company culture, meaning they take it back to their 9 to 5, they become executive coaches, they become lead coaches on their team, they become lead coaches in their church, they add it to their ministries and things like that. So I need to know your vision. Like, why you want to train with me? What you got going on? How can I help? And so, listening over the years to the hundreds of conversations that I've had, I've successfully certified 131 coaches around the world, as far as Kenya, Africa. We got people in Malaysia, Australia, the Cayman Islands, Vietnam, all over the northern United States. I'm looking forward to getting some people certified in South America soon. I want to have a coach in every country. I think that is so doable. So, is that you? Because we got Texas, Georgia, Florida, California, the Carolinas, New Jersey. Who else? Who else? Who else? I cannot think right offhand. I know we got the DMV area. They are all represented in this class. And then we have people of all status. We got a judge who is getting certified as we speak. And then we have teachers, we have ministers, pastors, people who are in leadership positions, supervisors, and things like that. So, my favorite part about what I do as a life coach certification trainer is that I know that it doesn't take weeks or months for people to get certified. It don't take years, and it doesn't take thousands upon thousands of dollars, because like I said, I've already invested in that university training. And so I give what I got and I put it in that one day life coach certification training to share it with you to save you time. You're not even paying 10%. You might be paying about 1%, less than 1% of what I had to pay for my education is what I charge for this training. And so because I know you can get what you need, and because I know that there are trainings out there that I consider cut rate, meaning somebody threw a training together. Jackie and I talked about this tonight too, because she's signing up for my class soon, and she mentioned how she has been doing her research. Also, Lakaya, we talked about that too. There are other trainings out there who certify people, but it's a different experience. My training is a different experience when you learn from a successful Black woman of faith. That's a territory that no Black man, white woman, or other Black woman can touch, because my story, my experience, my expertise, my energy and enthusiasm, my love for the training and for what I do, and my desire to help you, my heart that connects with you, and that whole, people tell me all the time, there's just something about you, AJ. Other than this glistening vitamin E on my skin, it's the Holy Spirit. I'm saved. I know Jesus. I love Jesus. And so do the women who train with me. My women are women of faith. You guys are highly educated. You already have degrees and certificates in other areas, but we also love to know that we have the knowledge and behind the skill to prove that we know our stuff, so that when we charge people for what we do as Black life coaches, they have no problem paying us. They say, okay, send me the link. Where do I sign up? Oh, is that all? Okay, cool. I thought it would be more. And then we go up on our prices. So when you have this skill, and that certification behind the skill, it makes you so much more valuable, and it makes people trust you so much more and be willing to invest with you. And then it makes you confident in charging what you charge as a coach. So you don't have to go out and pay thousands of dollars, and you also don't have to cheat yourself and try to get in a $25 training. When you do, get into trainings that I consider cut rate, or when you listen to people saying, oh, you only should go through one training, one company with this one coach, they're doing things like falsely claiming accreditation, which does not exist in the life coaching arena. I did 2 lives about that recently, so go back and watch those videos. But when you don't get the quality training that you need from a person who can relate to you on your skill level, on your learning level, on your faith level, on your level of culture and experience, you miss out on a lot. A lot of people that come to my trainings and have trained with me over the years, for the last 4.5 years, have said, AJ, I invested thousands and I still left that training feeling like I needed more. And so when you try to undercut by budget shopping or looking for the cheapest trainer or even paying for the most expensive training, none of these are guaranteed, including mine. It's not guaranteed to give you every single thing you need. However, I have been training and certifying since 2016. 131 coaches around the world. They all love it. I got the feedback forms from the training to prove it. And then I have since went in and made the training even better by listening to you guys, by the hundreds of conversations that I've had, saying what you feel like you needed as a coach and why you really haven't launched out and started coaching clients. You've been helping people, but you've also been feeling a stronger tug, and you need someone to help give you that little nudge of encouragement. You need to see other successful people around you who have gone through the trainings that you have gone through. And so, no, you don't have to pay thousands of dollars. No, you don't have to spend years of your life trying to get the validation from anyone. But you definitely want to be with a credible company. So I encourage you that when you look for your life coach certification training, don't look at the cost, because you can find cheap trainings. I can tell you where to go for cheap. I can tell you where to go for free. I can tell you every coaching book that I've read. However, a lot of the coaches who have trained with me recently, including one who just made a guest appearance, Coach Corinthia Denise Dixie, Coach 123. Ain't that right? Tell them, girl. Hey, girl. They always say that they could have never learned what they learned in my training on their own. And that's true. And you don't have to. I love learning from other people who have been down the road and I can just ask them questions and they fill in the blanks, versus me going to check out 30 books. I wish I could show y'all my bookshelf right now. Full of coaching books, but confession, all my books are not even on my shelf. Some are in drawers. I have 2 dresser drawers full of books. Some are on top of my dresser. Some are at my bedside, and the rest are in my Kindle on my phone. So I'm always educating myself. And then I'm always getting those highlighted, downloaded moments saying, oh, this is a great teachable moment for our coaches. So I am weeding through everything that people would give you. I'm weeding through the fluff, and I'm giving you what I call the coaching essentials to make you a good coach, because I train good coaches. My coaches are good. And so I do that because I've been through the free trainings. I've been through the cheap trainings. I've sat in them live. I've listened to the automated trainings where they give you a bunch of fluff that you could have found on Google or YouTube University. And I'm like, yeah, no, that's not enough. And I have learned from the founder of Life Coach Training, and I have shared what he shares, and I love him. His name is Thomas J. Leonard. He has written books. I've read the books for you, still reading the books for you. And he keeps us as trainers on our toes, because it's all about you living the life of a coach. And so I bring the lifestyle of coaching, everything from self-care. That's what I'm showing up on tonight, Coach Corinthia in church terms, with vitamin E. That's a part of my self-care routine. He's big on self-care. He was a good-looking white man. He's no longer with us. But he set this model for if you can't check off this self-care list of things that you're doing for you as a certified coach, you have no business trying to help someone else. Now, it's not to say you got to have your life together, but you do have to have a self-care regimen. So for me today, I did a 2.5-hour coaching call where I was the client. So Coach Corinthia, you think y'all got it. Child, my coach ain't no joke. He wanted to go longer, but I was like, listen, we're going to stop right here. And so I got a lot of work to do. And I said, you know what? I had a whole cup of coffee. I made it successfully through my coach training. Today, my coaching call, I went and got me some really good food. Did y'all see my stories? I went to Johnny Rockets and got me a great veggie burger. And then I treated myself to some really cool gifts from the mall that made me happy. And then I called friends and family to meet for drinks, because that's a part of self-care. I discovered some stuff about my family that I did not know. And then we made plans for vacations and things that are coming up. So you have to have it to where it's not all work, 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 work. It's not all just you giving, giving, giving. We need to be poured back into as well. And that's what Thomas J. Leonard teaches. But it's also the example that I have to set for you as a coach. And you're going to have to set that example for your clients. Okay, you can't show up with bags under your eyes and you sleepy, you yawn, and you want 3 cups of coffee, just stay awake. No, child, go take your nap. We get time to do that because this is our business and we run it how we want to run it. And so because of that, I know that the women that I specifically train, and I was telling Jackie, who I just got off the phone with in North Carolina, that my program is an application process. Everybody's not accepted. I can tell by the vision you have as a coach. One lady called, I don't remember her name, and that's good because I don't want to put her business out there. But she told me she wanted to smoke weed with her clients. And I said, this is not a good fit for you because I don't smoke weed. That's not my story. I'm not judging, but I can't teach you how to connect with your clients when you're high. I don't do mind-altering drugs. If that's what you do, that is your business. You don't have to tell me that, and you don't have to feel ashamed. But my program is not a good fit. My program is for Black women of faith. So if you want to hear a little scripture, learn a little bit about Jesus and how to change lives using the life that you're living, you're pouring into yourself, you're being poured into, you're being supported, you're being held accountable for living your legacy and leaving a legacy, then we can talk. We can talk. And so everybody's not accepted into my program. And you need the aloe vera regimen. Yes, girl, I found a YouTube video. We'll get into that later, but I found it where they come already skinned. I'm so excited. I got something like that in my fridge right now. I got it from Sprouts. It's down the street. You live in my neighborhood, so check out Sprouts. They have an aloe vera gel. That way you don't have to go find the fresh plant, because that was so much fun. But that came from me chatting with my cousin. My skin was breaking out because I'm allergic to eggs, but I still eat them. I've been allergic to eggs since I was a child. But I ate so many eggs. I would just wake up and eat an egg sandwich because they're so easy to make. And I thought I was doing good with not doing the yolk. I was just doing egg whites. But my body was like, yeah, no, we still know it's an egg. So my skin started peeling around my mouth like we're showing you where this is coming from. And my cousin said, remember Grandma used to have the aloe vera plant? So I searched high and low in West Georgia and found an aloe vera leaf, and I would skin the flesh off the leaf and put it on my face every night. It was a lot of fun, very messy. But then I found it at Sprouts where the gel was already in the bottle. And so I keep it in the fridge because when you put it on your face, it's cold. It also helps keep it fresh. But lately, thanks to TikTok, self-care tips on TikTok, a Black lady, I love looking at Black skincare routine videos, and she said just a little peel of vitamin E is supposed to prevent acne and heal and all that. So I went right on Amazon, ordered a packet of 240 of these peels. We're on like day number 10. And then the company, when they sent me the packet, it had a sticker said, get another free pack. So my other free pack is on the way. So it's really exciting. I'm going to have 400 and how many is that? 480. I got like 2 years worth of vitamin pills that I don't have to take. I just put it on my face. It's good for other stuff. Vitamin E is very moisturizing and nurturing. And it's the real deal. It's thick and just like aloe vera gel. So anyway, I love self-care. I love beauty and self-care regimens. I've always been into that. My mom got me into that. Hey, Hope Green, how are you? Yep, check out Sprout. You know the best time to go, you need to get on their email list because they give 20% off their self-care. And I found also, we have the mall in Douglasville is going out of business. Well, not the mall itself, but some of the stores. Bath and Body Works. Nope, not Bath. What is it? Bed Bath and Beyond is going out of business. 20% off everything. So I got some essential oils. I got, what else did I get? I got some nice silverware. So all of this stuff like brings me joy. But what really brings me joy is that I'm whipping out my business credit card. I'm getting cash back points. All of that goes into self-care. I love saving money. I love like neat tips and tricks. And the people around me love it too. People always say, how's your teeth so white? Self-care. I brush with baking soda and peroxide. Thanks, Oprah. Thanks, Mom. So anyway, I've always been into that, and I love knowing that my business supports that lifestyle. Just little things. My cousins laugh at me because I take pictures of my food and my drinks and stuff like that, but they always like, where did you go today? What did you eat today? Because I eat the funnest things. I'm vegetarian, so I travel the city of Atlanta looking for really good food, and I find it. One of my friends I talked to today, she was like, I didn't even know Johnny Rocket sold veggie burgers. Girl, I do. Because I'm always on a self-care journey to eat right versus just driving through Burger King or McDonald's trying to make a meal. And so I share that because that's a part of that checklist that comes with being a coach is very extensive. Like I was surprised some of the stuff that's on this list that you have to do everything from bubble baths to body scrubs to getting your eyebrows done, getting manicure, pedicure. I've done all of that within the last week. And I was telling one of our coaches is going through a training. She's a self-care coach. And so we were talking about routines. And she does self-care boxes. And I was like, girl, where? Where do I sign up? And so anytime I find something that my mentor says, anytime you can find something to make your life easier to live, do it. And I do. So I got a pillow coming. So just these little things I nerd out on because I'm spending money that my coaching company brought in because I said yes to becoming a coach. So I found this body pillow that engulfs you. It's for pregnant ladies, but you know, hey, I want to sleep comfortably too. So I found this pillow and it'll make my second pillow. So I spent $100 on 2 body pillows to sleep good. And one is on the way, one I already have. And I'm just learning these new ways of living life better. And it all came from coaching. I had no idea that coaching was so deep into the self-care space, the mindset space, the manifestation space. It's a very spiritual journey. And I'm so excited to be on it and share it with other women of faith. And you don't have to be a Christian woman to take my training, but Christianity is the foundational principles of my company and of my life. It's part of my core values. So all of that comes up. So when women train and get certified with me, it's because I don't look at you as just another number. You are more than just the amount it costs to train with me. I'm in your inbox, right, Coach Corinthia? What you working on today? Checking in. How's it going? I told y'all about Coach Latanya. She's like, AJ, you check on me so much. Lunch is on me today. So I sent her a picture of my lunch. Like, thank you, girl, for lunch. That was just the sweetest little thing. Yep, it is Lakaya, future life coach Lakaya. So I ain't gonna put her business out there because she own it already, and I love it. So thank you, Corinthia, for sending her to us because I know the ladies that train with me want to feel seen. You want to feel heard. You want to feel cared for. You want to feel supported as you take this journey because getting certified is a part of a journey. It's a small part. I was sharing with Jackie tonight. Once you get certified, then there's the business building and the mentorship. And you need to be around a support system because most of you don't have that at home. Someone who cares how much money you made today. Someone who cares how your last coaching call went. Someone who cares if you put yourself out there as a coach. Because that's one of the secrets I'm going to be sharing at the event on November 7th over at blacklifecoachclass.com. There are 3 main secrets to successful coaching that most people are not teaching. So I got to make sure my black women know this before you even become certified with me, to help you build that life coaching business and that brand. Because like I said, it's easy to find people out there who will just throw something at you, but you're going to leave every time wishing that you had more. And life coaching is so much more. It's better than therapy. You can use it in addition to therapy. But like I said, it gets into that mind space. It gets into the health space and the self-care space. So if you see a lot of coaches, practicing different forms of their own spirituality, that's because life coaching is an introduction to that. And I had no idea. But everything that you learn, you can use it for good to help you live your life better and help make other people's lives better as well. And so that's why I always say, when it comes to the women that I train, I make sure that you feel like you're a part of a community, an active community of coaches who have the same skills as you, that same knowledge and education, because y'all went through the same certification process. But not only are you being supported by a community of coaches, including me, but I happily give my seasoned coaches the floor, right, Corinthia? We had a experience like that this week in our mentorship call where you have your other coaching sisters speaking life into you and what you do as a coach. But in addition to that, you also are credible because you're certified and you're learning from the best. My clients around Atlanta will tell you, and it's literally in a testimonial on my site from a white lady. I don't even train and certify white people, not for any reason other than I'm a black woman. I'm a professional black woman. I'm an expert at being a black woman. I can't tell you what it's like to be a white woman. But I know that in this time of Black Lives Matter, to have someone else vouch for you about your coaching skills. My white past client, she was with one of my very first coaching clients. She said, learning from AJ is learning from the best. And so that's why I share that, because you want to know that you are learning from someone who's credible, someone who's professional, and someone who's been around. I'm not fly by night. I ain't sampling this to see how it goes. But you want to be around people who are like you. They're like-minded and they're learning with you. So it makes a world of difference when you're certified. And you don't just want to be calling yourself a coach if you're not certified. And I say that to you if you're one of those who thinking, oh, I can just copy and paste what I see other people do online. I highly advise you. I'm not a legal representative of anything, but just in order to protect yourself, there are a lot of unskilled, untrained, uncertified people calling themselves coaches. And I've done the research on this industry, and you could get sued. A lot of these coaches have been named in lawsuits recently. You can find out about it online. Somebody directed me there, and I was like, child. So I share that knowledge with you because you don't want to be stuck with the financial and legal responsibilities and having the weight of the world on your shoulder and that stain on your name and your reputation. When you call yourself a coach, you're not certified, you're not skilled, you're not qualified, and you end up in something that you praying your way out of, okay? So I'm going to wrap this up with a quote from S. Umont. He is a fellow coach in a Facebook group that I'm a part of, and he said, though you may have some natural abilities, it is better to understand formally the tools and techniques that can support your clients. That's what coaching is all about. And I'm sharing those secrets and what that looks like. And the coaches who have trained with me, y'all get to meet them. Some of them will be live at the event on November 7th with us. Go to blacklifecoachclass.com. It only costs $27. You get your copy of the free ebook. It's an e-audio book. It's actually the introductory training to my one-day life coach certification. You get that for free when you sign up at blacklifecoachclass.com for that $27 event happening on Saturday, November 7th, 2020. I'm going to give you those secrets to having those tools and being formally trained. And then you get to meet some of our coaches and see and hear their stories, because we got a lot of stories. Everything from surviving COVID to, you'll be surprised. Hey, Shanika Levin, how are you? Hey, Sammy, how are you, sir? Good to see you. I am wrapping up. Do you guys have any questions about anything that I've shared? This is a multi-part series where I'm sharing more about behind the scenes of getting certified with me in my one-day life coach certification training for Black women of faith between the ages of 45 and 55. Don't worry if you're a little bit younger, a little bit older, we can still chat. Let me see where your heart is. Who do you have the heart to serve? You ready to serve God's people? Because that's what I'm here to teach. And I'll be back soon doing some more Facebook Live, so make sure your notifications are turned on. I'm on my website, but I'm going from bottom to top to make sure I cover everything. So I'll come back later and do a future live about the other components of my training, including what's in it exactly. What do you get when you register, when you pay, when you sign up, what to expect, so we can set your expectations. If you want to be even nosier, join us at blacklifecoachclass.com for the event coming up. It's a 2-hour masterclass where I will be live. My coach will be there. My assistant will be there. My past clients will be there. And you, future clients. Future aspiring life coaches impacting the next generation. So I'm excited about that. So make sure you tune in, watch the series of videos that I've been doing this month, educating you on what it's like to work with me as a coach so that you don't have to keep guessing and trying to figure this thing out. I don't see any questions. Y'all are popping on and off, so I will take that as a sign that I should leave you with this. Remember, there's someone somewhere. They are waiting on you to walk in your destiny so they can walk into theirs. Because it's when you let your light shine, you give others permission to do the same. Remember, when you impact just one life, you impact generations. I'm Master Life Coach AJ Austin. I'll see you over at blacklifecoachclass.com. I'm going to bring my self-care routine to an end this evening by getting a great night's sleep. And I hope that you do the same. I'll see you soon. Y'all have a phenomenal rest of your night. God bless. Bye, friends.